There you
Okay.
go.
It look like we live on here. We live on here. So Sutton, I'm gonna probably hang up and call you right back so I can just have you. Or hold on, let me see something. How do I shut me down?
Hey, we good. It's on.
Oh yeah, thank you, Sutton. He already shut
Appreciate it.
down.
Where's my
No.
drink? Is that yours?
No, that's mine, but you can take it if you want.
Got
man.
some more in there.
It must be in the house. I still got one.
Here.
Oh my God, yes, his mouth was bleeding. But he tried to bite me, so I slapped the
I
fuck
heard
out
you
of him.
in there hollering and shit,
Don't
you
fucking
know.
play with me, dog. I wish you would bite me.
You beating the shit out that
So
dude.
I slapped the fuck out of that dog.
So we live.
What's
we
up,
back.
Junior?
Ain't nobody here.
What's up, Junior?
It don't matter. You good? This Grunt Speak. This the way we talk.
Hey, this
Let me
my
call-
OG that's on here,
Well,
man.
bring him over here, man. You don't have me bringing something.
Hey, my hood OG, man.
okay.
Motherfucking Junior, man. I see you, boy.
That's okay. Bring him over here.
Oh, man.
Grunt Speak. Listen, man. We on Grunt Speak. This is by Grunts for Grunts, where everybody is welcome, where everybody cannot or will not be a member. If you don't hold that 11B identifier, that 12B identifier, that
Yeah.
0311, if you're a Marine, yeah, we gonna count you.
What's
We
up,
gonna
Junior?
count
I
this
see you.
time. We
Out
gonna
here
count
cooling,
you.
man.
But welcome to Grunt.
Get my swig on, brother.
Welcome to the second
That's
part of
it.
Grunt Speak, where we
Hey,
done
I'll
had
be
some-
home July 4th, man. July 4th, man. I'm coming home, bro.
He gonna
Hey,
be
you
home
need to
July
light that
4th,
pit
y'all.
up for me. I see what you be doing out there, man. I see you.
He like to eat, man. So if y'all cooking on the pit,
Oh, shit.
man down. If y'all cooking on the pit,
Man down. Hold
you
on,
know,
let me get it back.
Big Wolf want to get on your pit July 4th. He want to eat.
Oh, yeah, I want to eat, man. You don't like to eat?
Yeah, I do like to eat, but I'm just having fun.
How
'cause
you,
over here.
how you gonna come with me talking about
I'm over here having fun because you got a whole nother conversation going on over here.
My bad,
So I
my bad,
figured
my bad.
I'd just
I
roll
see-
with it.
I had to support my own. I
Nah.
had to support my, you know, when they come on, man.
I'm not knocking you, brother. I think this is what Grunt Speak is all about, because there's so
goddamn
many
right.
things going on in the infantry platoon or company at one time, and you know, we making fun of each other, having fun, laughing,
we just
joking.
converse.
Absolutely, we just conversing. So I gotta
Hey, you got
call
your-
Sutton
got your
back.
bottle
Yeah,
over
I got it over there. I'm about to call
when we
Sutton
do
back.
shows, we gotta have something.
Hey
to
man,
eat.
today we got Angry Orchard.
I ain't gonna want your rose.
Angry
I was
Orchard
looking
Rosé.
for, I was
This is
looking
the
for that
first one for
green
me.
apple, but you know, it'll do.
Yeah. So I'm calling Sutton back. That's what I was doing.
Salute, brother. You got me. I'm coming through. I'm gonna come through there, man. I want some of them leg quarters you got on that pit, man.
Hey, talk to them too.
All right, man. Look, man, I'm back with y'all, man. What we was talking about?
We talking about Father's Day. Let me ask you this question. Okay,
What you got?
today's
What you
topic.
got?
We in Father's Day and all, and this is for Grunts by Grunts. Everybody welcome. Everybody want to be a grunt, but I want to talk about something real. You can put your macho machismo on, or you can put on whatever you feeling. I'm gonna JBY that thing and be me. I remember when I was younger, and I was getting ready to go on my last deployment, and my son, he asked me, was this gonna be my last time having to leave? Was this gonna be my last deployment? Was I gonna have to go back? And I was just going to Egypt.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I was just going to Egypt, but he didn't really understand that. He knew I had been to Iraq. He knew war.
Yeah.
He knew what that was about. He was excited as a young man, you know what I'm saying, like 8 or 9 years old.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I could hear the fear in his heart.
That's a good one.
So my question to you, Grunts, because now let me go back. Let me rewind. Before we got to that part in 2014 when I was going on my last deployment. In 2010, 2011, 2012, but not 2010, 2012, 2013, my son had the little army uniforms. He was gung-ho about the military infantry stuff. At first, I thought it was sweet that he wanted to follow in my footsteps and be in infantry.
Yeah.
But then we had that conversation about him asking me was in my last deployment, and me thinking about my father and the conversations me and him had while I was deployed. I'm like, would I want my son to be in the infantry?
Deep.
So my question to y'all, Grunts, is real talk as a real man. It's like we talking about this football right now. You got a lot of coaches whose sons don't play professional footballs because you know the traumatic injuries. So as a man, as a white man, black man, Mexican man, as a man of intellect, as a man of knowledge, would you want
I can answer that.
your son to join the combat arms, definitely being in the infantry, doing what you've been through?
I can answer that.
Okay, cool. Shoot,
Because, hey, look here. When I was in the military, I had no kids and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's different. for when you have kids, it's harder to leave. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To all that. But if I had a son that fucking want to go into the infantry,
Yeah.
bro, I wouldn't advise it. Personally,
What you saying over there?
I wouldn't advise it.
We talking to Miss Wolf. She the queen of the wolf den. She over
over
here.
there.
She say, hell no.
But see,
no.
I
When I was about to go to the army. I was
Yeah.
in from basic, but you said that.
personally, I wouldn't advise it because I'd have fought for his right
Mm-hmm.
to live comfortably. You see what I'm saying? But if he,
Still fighting.
but if he actually, if you know what I'm saying, if he want to do it, he gonna do what he want to do anyway. But I would give him the facts about it. Like, if anything, bro, take your ass to the Air Force or something, get you a job where your ass can have a future outside of the military. Because what the fuck we doing outside the infantry?
Nothing.
Exactly. Except
You
for
can be
doing-
a security guard or
Yeah.
a police officer.
So if anything, if you want to go the military route, I would like for him to go to something that he can do outside the military. We can't do I can't do what I was doing in that bitch out here unless I'm a mercenary or some shit.
That's it.
But at the same time,
I'm finna text my wife and see if she want to come over here and hang out with us for a while. Cause your
Yeah.
wife over there, she
That's cool.
all in the conversation. I feel
That's
like,
cool.
you know, if it's all right with y'all.
she right around the corner.
We over here on Grunt Speak or whatever. I don't on Grunt Speak or whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know. On Grunt Speak or whatnot. So I don't know. It just kind of came to me. So I figured. So that's my question to y'all grunts. If you had a son,
But how about you?
no, I wouldn't want my son.
Okay.
Yeah, so to get back to the story, you know, when I thought about that and how it hit me, and I thought about my father thinking about me being in the military, I wouldn't want my son to join the infantry. If he would join the military, I would much prefer for him to go to the Air Force or the Navy, something
Something
where
he
he
could
want
do
to use his
outside.
mind and his intellect, somewhere he can go outside.
And
Now, if you're a
then-
young man and you need that energy to burn off, I ain't gonna stop you, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't recommend making a career out of it.
But I'll prepare him.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna prepare the shit out.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
wanna go? I'm gonna prepare
Man, I
you.
gotta go I gotta hit
Know what I'm
utilize the latrine. You gotta hold it down.
Okay.
That's the thing that Smitty had to do once he started getting them.
I ain't go to the head, man. Look here.
You say go to the head.
This what I say, man. I will not
Bring them back out with me, or you want them?
personally
Come on.
tell my child to go to the infantry. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to go. Now, if he just gun ho just want to go, I would definitely prepare him for it. But at the same time, I'm getting your ass up. You go get up just like anything, and hey, you go do above the PT test. You go be ready. But at the same time, bro, if you go go to the military, do something you could do when you get up out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because you could do motherfucker 10 years in the motherfucking infantry. Ain't shit you could do but mercenary work or some type of bullshit ass security job. Which, when you the infantry, you know what I'm saying? You not worried about none of that bullshit. That little security bullshit, that shit'll make you feel less of a motherfucking man after coming out the infantry. So at the same time, man, I disapprove that shit. Me, I fought for you to motherfucking have a good life. So you go do the fuck you need to do and do that shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, Air Force gets paid for a substandard living. Fuck yeah, man. They had motherfucking Burger King, McDonald's, Pizza Hut. Hey, you go to the Air Force base, man, you'll think you back at home. Them motherfuckers going on vacation. But hey, I talk shit about them. But at the same time, for us outside the military living, Air Force and motherfucking I guess you what they call them Navy boys, man.
The Navy.
Well, nah, what they call them though? You know we got
The CB. Oh,
it's something, man. What we call y'all, but I give y'all credit for that. But when we in that bitch, we hardcore grunts, whatever. But when we out that bitch, we need a motherfucking job just like everybody else, bro.
That's true.
Straight up.
That's the thing.
So I wouldn't advise my child to go to that shit. If you go, you go to something you can do when you get up out that motherfucker. Period.
My wife might be sleeping. Ain't no telling. Yeah, I feel you 100% on that. I'm the same way. I gotta call Sutton back, huh? But that's what I was supposed to been doing anyway.
Got that
I
light
got
over that
sidetracked.
light
I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
I'm calling you Sutton. There we go.
But yeah, personally, I wouldn't advise it.
I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't want it to happen that way. I think for me as a father,
And to tell you the truth, infantry wasn't my choice. It was based in my destiny, man. I got kicked out of schools.
Yeah, see, you're talking about me and my kids, Grunt. I don't know a lot about you either.
What you got? What you talking about?
Go ahead, tell your story about getting kicked out of school. How you wind up in the infantry?
Man, look at, I got kicked out of all the schools.
Okay, I've been there.
Went to motherfucking it was a boot camp little school. Got my little GED. Went across that motherfucker. Got certified in welding.
Nah,
got out of that shit got out of that shit after a year of boot camp.
Grunt work.
Got out that shit and went straight to Fort Benning, Georgia, man. Infantry. And motherfucker told me they'll give me what was it, about 5,000?
Really?
Man, that shit was some money back then.
Yeah,
I wasn't up at what, 17, 18?
So you came in at 17?
Well, about 18. I think about 17, 18. One of them motherfuckers, man, look at the mine is gone. It's one of them motherfuckers.
So look.
But yeah, bro, 17, 18, man, and the money right, and they be like, hey, man, all you gotta do is go shoot and be able to run. That's how you get your rank, man, and getting that shit in the road. I didn't choose them, it chose me. That's how I think it. The infantry, man, we don't choose that shit. It chooses us. Period.
Yeah, it's because you score on the fucking PT on the test, ass man.
Well, yeah.
Whenever I took a test, they said, hey, you got 3 choices. Infantry, or infantry. I was like, I'm gonna go with the second one.
Hey brother, let me tell you this. Man, I made Christmas trees on that ass, man. That could be it. I drew Christmas trees on that motherfucker, man.
Are you serious?
Man, I drew Christmas trees on that motherfucker.
Man, are you serious?
Man, they say you passed. I was like, what?
Man, look. So, how did I wind up in the infantry? In 99, when I joined to go active duty, I was in the combat engineers, but I quit that basic training.
Right.
I quit that basic. Okay, let me say this. Combat engineer was OSIT, just like infantry, one station training. I was going active duty. I finished basic training, rolled over in the AIT. You know, you go to sleep. We had a 24-hour, what was called a 24-hour essayance pass. Right. Rolled over in the AIT or whatever. That first weekend, the AIT we was going on past, somebody broke into my house. With my wife now, somebody broke into my house. Cause mind you, cause I'm skipping a whole bunch. Like, I went to basic training March 11th of 1999. My birthday was March the 7th. I had just, me and my wife, my high school sweetheart, who I'm with now, Kiki, we had just moved into our own place for the first time in like January of 99. Dead of winter. Never lived in this neighborhood, but it was in Detroit. Part that could be the hood. So I left 2 months later in March. Now this was a beautiful, nice looking house in a decent, what we thought, neighborhood.
Yeah.
But when the summertime came, all the cockroaches and the niggas came out. You know what I'm saying?
Been like, nigga, we been catfish.
Right. So absolutely, I got catfish, and I put my wife, my fiance at the time, girlfriend, and daughter in a bad position. But I went to basic training looking to change my life. I ain't know shit about no infantry, no engineer. I ain't care nothing about no army. I wasn't super patriotic. Yeah. I just knew if I didn't go do something different, I was gonna be just another Detroit nigga doing nothing with some baby mamas in a bullshit job, right? So I went to the army, but I left my family in a crazy way. So while at basic training, somebody broke in that house. I went and talked to my drill sergeants. I ain't know nothing. I was a dumb private. They told me, suck it up, drive on. I had family members who told me, don't worry about it. We gonna go over there, board up the window, take care of the house, whatever. I know it's a long story. I'm getting there. We gonna take care of everything. Family didn't do what the fuck they said they was gonna do. So I was like, I gotta go take care of my girl and my family. I don't know what else to do. So I quit the military. I was in AIT at this time. I did my research. I used my brain because I didn't know how smart I was. Found out couldn't shit happen to me because I had never made it to a unit station. I was getting a general discharge. I'm like, I'm sweet. I could do this. And they told me I could come back, right? Fast forward, they said you could come back in 2 years. You could write a letter to join up the military services again. You could write a letter in 2 years, wait till it gets approved, and let you know if you could join. On that 2-year anniversary date, which would have been July 19, 2001, I was swearing into the Michigan National Guard. I had skipped all their little processes based on my research.
Right.
The reason I fucked around and joined infantry, because it was the most high-speed shit to do in that National Guard unit. It was either infantry, mechanics, transportation, or some other bullshit.
Yeah.
So I got a wild fucking hair up my head. I like to do crazy stuff. Let's do infantry.
That
and they
shit-
said it's supposed to be hard.
That shit chose me, bro.
They said it's supposed to
It
be hard.
chose
So
me,
I
man.
chose it.
Hey, Big Dog.
What up?
Hey, look. It's like with me. I mean, I originally I was trying to go and join the Navy because my whole entire family was Navy, and went to go take the ASVAB. Couldn't pass it with this shit.
Man, I hate to be you during Thanksgiving, man. They probably be on his ass. I hate to be him during Thanksgiving.
Go ahead.
I
What?
had
No bad.
No,
I
you
had a
good.
recruiter in high school, female that came
What's
up to me.
going
She's like,
on
"Hey, you
over
gotta go
there?
ahead and
That's
track
just
them
my
off
homie
the
told
Army."
me.
And I was like,
Do
okay,
them
I'll take a shot.
ribs
I'm
up,
gonna
fuck.
I'm gonna go for whatever. I mean, I'm like kind of like I'm still what you were. I was patriotic because my dad served, my whole entire family served, so I was trying to do my part and enlist and do my thing. But you know, after the ASVAB, you know, I couldn't pass it, so I was almost giving up. And then I took a second shot at it. My recruiter said, "Hey man, just take this Snickers and this Red Bull." And
That's cold,
Go,
man.
for real, bro?
That's cold, bro.
I feel like a bitch. I finished that ASVAB in like 15 minutes. Everybody else was still doing other fucking things. I was like, hey, they said most of the answers are C. I was like, all right.
That's cold,
Hey,
bro.
look. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. When I joined active duty, the first time I took that ASVAB, I failed that boy. My recruiter contacted me and asked me like my name, my pertinent information, blase ski, asked me all that. He called me about a week later and told me, yeah, you passed the ASVAB. You got like a 57 or something like that. I'm like, for real? He had somebody else take the damn thing.
Bro, you know what? Bro, you know what? I tried to fail that bitch and pass that bitch. I tried to fail that bitch and pass that
But
bitch.
the second time when I had to go back into the guard, I had to take it again. And then I took it. And I scored like a 60-something, I think. I don't know what it was. But
I don't
the
know
first
what the
time,
fuck I scored.
yeah, man.
I made Christmas trees with that bitch, going all the way down that bitch. Christmas trees, them circles. Bro, and that boy told me, man, you passed that bitch. I was like, what? I ain't gonna try to pass that bitch.
And then you know what, though? Here's the thing, though. You know what? To be honest, like, I know if my son wanted to join the military,
Gotta go
I wouldn't be
another
too
route.
discouraged about that. But I'll be like, use your brain. If you're going to join the military, it's definitely some great benefits. You know what I'm saying?
Do something
But
you can
use your
get out.
head more than your body. And here's the thing, though. I hate to say this, but it's true and it's accurate because Sutton, you know, when we was in Iraq in 2009, 2010, it was totally different than when I was there in 06 and definitely when you was probably
You
there in
was there-
04 in
you was-
Najaf or whatever the hell. Because
Najaf Fallujah,
by the time you got there, Sutton, we was already playing video games in Humvees, meaning that we had Crow systems.
the FBCB2.
Yeah, you had the Blue Force tracker, but when Wolf was there, it was still eating out of MREs, setting up on the side of a road. So now with our children, if they decided to join the infantry, it's like damn Starship Troopers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my dad, whenever I called my dad and told him that I was joining the Army, he first of all went the hell off on me then. But then he goes, well, I'm glad you're doing your part. Hey, what's your MOS? I said, 11 Bravo, I'm infantry. He goes, what the fuck are you thinking?
I ain't gonna lie. It's the best college I ever attended.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, while all my graduates was in motherfucking college, I was in my own college. It's the best college you could ever go to.
Oh,
man.
absolutely. I agree with that.
And it teaches you more about life. It's a good college, man. It's a good college. Everybody should participate.
Yes, I agree. But again, That's why it's Grunt Speak. Everybody welcome, but everybody can't be a member because you got to be a special type of individual to put yourself into infantry. Yeah, I'm good. You got to be a special. You got to be a special type of individual. You have to have a mindset to challenge yourself. You have to have a mindset to be willing to willingly eat shit and put in uncomfortable positions, especially as a man. Like you deal with some of the most homophobic shit that's known to man. Like absolutely. Like you deal with some things and you have some of the most personal conversations and meet some of the greatest people. You got to be a special type of individual to be in the infantry. Like you just have to be a special. I have to say you have to be a special type of individual to be in a fraternity, to be in a police officer, to be in the gang. You got to be a special type of individual to be in the infantry. And as an infantryman, 15 years strong in it, 4 deployments, like I would be honored if my son did that. I know he would be all right, but I wouldn't want him to do that.
Yeah, this how I feel about it. We'll be fucking road dogs like a motherfucker.
Oh, for sure.
We'll be talking shit.
Oh, for sure.
But
you know what it reminds me of? Think about it like this. It's like, imagine, I thought about this earlier before I came over here. It's like Ice Cube's son playing Ice Cube in Straight Outta Compton.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like as a dad. Oh, listen to me, y'all. On my selfish infantry shit right now, ultimate fucking infantry, ranger, high speed, mechanized that guy. If your son, you know what I'm saying, became an infantry guy and did what you did and surpassed or relived, like as a dad, you like as a man, that's a proud moment.
Especially if he on that motherfucking 25 and that coax.
Man.
And that boy on that 25 on that bitch like man, bro, that shit, that'll be good, bro.
Yeah,
that's some good shit, but
if he went any other route though too at the same time, if he went Pogue, you'd be talking shit.
Oh, for sure. If he a Pogue, I'm talking cash shit.
He can't much come to Thanksgiving, man. He can't come to Thanksgiving.
Listen to me. Hey, when he a Pogue, he gotta come over here in this uniform.
Fucking right.
He gotta come.
I'll be like, man, let me check these mellows out, man. What the hell is this, boy?
I'll tell you what it's all about.
Hey, for real.
It's gonna get you jobs. That's infantrymen's want to get everybody jobs.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yeah, we out here, man. Infantry, man. We out here for the.
We're the ones that need to get fed.
It's pride, man. The infantry, man. It's pride.
That's what it is,
I never
man.
let it down. I ain't let it down since I've been out that motherfucker.
Here's the thing, man. A lot of people don't understand this, and they won't understand this. Like the war is always gonna end with ground troops. It's gonna end with ground troops. Like, and if you don't have the mindset to put yourself in that position, and it might not even be you sacrificing for the country. It could just be for the dude to your left or for your right. Because for most dudes, that's really what it is. If you did a check in the infantry, the percentage of guys that was there because of who's fighting because of their family heritage and things like that and legacy, or who's fighting for the dude to their left and their right.
That's what
At that point, most guys is fighting for the dude to their left and their right. I might have came in for one thing, but this is what I'm here for now.
It's the type of shit I'll fight for my man to the left and the right because I want to talk shit to you when we get off mission. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It wasn't about really the patriotic shit. We was all in this shit on the same fight. But like I said, you remember last week, shit switch up, man.
Yeah.
But we gonna leave that where it's at. But we on some
because we got a white board member, so you can't say that.
I voted him in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know, I'm good.
And he the youngest in the bunch.
I love you, brother. Straight up, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
we might be a different tone, but we all brothers at the end of the day, man.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, Sutton, let me tell you something. And I know you trust me and you listen to what I'm saying to you. Let me tell you something, Sutton.
Oh, my homie say 25. Don't. He remember this my doctor.
Absolutely.
He know how I get down. Motherfucker, kill a wolf. Let that bitch roll.
Hey, Sutton.
Lays and blaze.
This guy right here. If this guy vouch for you, You a good dude. Like
you can just
outside,
see it, bro.
listen to me.
You just look through 'em,
Outside of military, outside of all the awards and badges, no rank, no none of that. I only keep people close to me who's serious about life and what they doing, because I'm the type of person that lives sporadically in my own life. So I need people who be sure. If this guy vouch for you something right here, man, I already put my life on the line for you. But for me, that's powerful right there, because I brought a lot of people around.
Hey, they got another war for us to fight together. We ain't fought a war yet together, man. Hey, they got somewhere to send us, man. Let's mount up, man. See.
Hell yeah, let's do it, man. Let's get it.
That's some fun shit. That's some good shit, man.
Let's talk about Father's Day, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Talk about Father's Day. I think one of the biggest things, man, that also as infantrymen, as we've always learned and kind of looked out for each other is, man, that Dear John letter, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, talk about it, man. Go deep on that.
I got some shit on that.
Let's talk about that thing, man.
Man, we talking about Dear John.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Man, I got some shit on that shit, man.
Let's talk about it, man.
Bro.
Because you know what? Here's the thing, brothers. Here's the thing. Whether we want to believe this or not, and this is the truth, and they may not speak up, it's somebody that's still out there struggling with a Dear John letter that they may have gotten before, or that Dear John letter changed their life in a way that their life is still fucked up right now.
Or they ain't here no more.
Or they ain't here right now. So, hey, let's talk about that, because that's what Grunt Speak is all about. We got to get these grunts to talking so we can be on that fun side of that grunt life
But
when
see,
you on the other side.
Yeah, they got to be able to relate to us, too. Because
Absolutely.
I'd have had a Dear John letter.
That's why I'm saying let's talk about it, brother. Let's elaborate on that thing. Either one of y'all, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was fortunate. I ain't never got one. I had a soldier who got one. I was what most people would call a bad boy who had a good girl. I was doing a lot of dumb shit to a good woman, but I ain't getting no Dear John letter. And I had a lot of good homeboys who got Dear John letters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So speak on that thing if you got something, son.
Yeah, he brought it up, but go on.
Hey, I'll just open it up. I'm going to let y'all kick that off right there. I'll just open it up for y'all. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear what y'all, like, my experience, I didn't have it because of the factor that when I enlisted and I went in, I went overseas, I decided to go as an individual.
And you know what? Another reason you didn't have one, because you live with your boyfriend, Snyder.
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay.
Hey, look at him, man. Hey, you couldn't get a letter when you stay with your boo.
That's what it is. Okay. They was already telling Tub it up. They were telling Tub it up.
Hey, man, listen. I came in there one day. Hey, I came in this room one day. I think he was in PT shorts, no shirt on, with his helmet on. With the Kevlar? With the Kevlar.
Man.
And he had the handcuffs chained up under the bed. No, man. I love Sutton, man.
Yeah.
I love Sutton. He's a good guy. You know what, though? My first tour as a young team leader, I did both tours in Iraq as a team leader. But my first tour as a team leader, I had a soldier who got a Dear John letter, and it was unlike any other Dear John letter because he was married, but we was getting a Dear John letter on the 1st and the 15th, or should I say on the 5th and the 18th, when the money was gone. The letter was coming in, and you know, being the man that I was, which wasn't a good man in relationship wise to most people, but for me it was I was protecting my own feeling and heart. I was gonna hurt you for you hurt me. And watching this guy go through that and just be up and down on that roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? To not know. You know, you already in Iraq and don't know the fuck you gonna live or you gonna die, you gonna make it back to child, then you get back. And the most exciting thing for a grunt is a letter.
Let me tell you this.
You get that Dear John, though?
Let me tell you this. It wasn't no Dear John written letter from the bitch. That's what I call her. But at the same time, I was we just rolling in the job.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my family. It was my grandmother talking about, hey, should we go jump on this bitch? I'm like, nah, you know, we married and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? My first wife. Bitch trash and motherfucker. But see, They was like, nah. I was like, nah. Don't worry about that shit. Don't even write me on that shit. I was like this. I got a water fight. I'm not worried about that shit. No females, none of that shit. Like,
But-
you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that shit fuck with certain people if yo
Absolutely.
wave your hand.
Oh, we going blackout.
That shit fuck with that shit fuck with certain people if you ain't got your motherfucking head right.
And,
my head was ready for walk. I wasn't worried about shit back at home. Bitch, you go do what the fuck you want to do whatever you want to do. But when I get back, it's over. Ain't no putting no hands on you, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit ain't that important, man, for you to be fucked up over some female.
But here's the thing, man. That's
But it,
again,
I
your
can
perception
understand,
is
I can understand.
your perception is your reality. But some people don't handle life that easily. Like some
understand.
people, having somebody to validate them makes them important. You know what I'm saying? And I get what you're saying because I was cold-blooded on
Bro,
people.
my body count validated me when I was overseas.
Again,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I cut all this shit out.
I'm not. Listen to me.
Bro, I cut everything.
I was
out.
married when I went overseas. I wasn't married. I didn't have no kids. I didn't have no family pretty much in my mind when I went overseas.
Yeah.
But that didn't change the fact that as a leader, I had guys that dealt with things such as Dear
understand
John
that.
letters
Yeah, I understand.
and how much it threw them off. And here's the thing, like, you were able to deal with it and you had a family that will back you and support you, but some guys that
they
don't
were
have
ready to
that.
whoop her
Like,
ass.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say this. The same individual, and I don't have to say any names, this individual who I speak of at one point in time was having problems in his relationship. When I go to Facebook and I look at Facebook, they're still having the same issue.
And what's up with people post? Why I post shit on the book? You know that motherfucking number, man. That shit weird, ain't it? To throw shots on Facebook.
Right?
And then they probably sitting right in the living room. You throwing shots on Facebook, ain't talking to them. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy to me, man. All this social media shit too is stupid. I think they should have never invented that shit.
Here's the thing, man. In order for the world to evolve,
Bro,
change as it comes,
nah,
social media
man.
is
Nah,
not a
bro.
bad thing. It's what
Nah,
you
bro.
do with it. You own it, bro.
I understand.
We reaching grunts right now using social
Well,
media.
I understand that, but it's just so the fucking bad outweigh the good.
No,
It does, man.
It does,
The
but here's
bad
the
outweigh the
thing.
good.
Here's the thing. It's as simple as this, bro. Charles Swindoll. Life is 10% what happens to you,
Who Charles
and
Swindoll?
90%. He's an author, and 90% how you react to it. He authored this quote that I just spoke in some other books. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react. You listen. Hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll. I'm gonna
Listen,
let him roll.
you
Let him roll.
listen to me, and why I say that is as simple as this. You said something earlier very powerful. You were kicked out of all Louisiana schools or public schools in
All
Baton
of 'em.
Rouge.
All
All of them. You went to the fucking military boot camp there at the
Carville,
jail route.
Carville,
Right?
Louisiana.
Listen to me. That happened to you. Regardless to why the fuck it happened to you. But at some point something clicked and you said, you know what? I'm gonna make a good out of this bad situation.
Let me cut you.
Okay, cut me.
About 80% of this world are followers.
Okay.
So
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you.
nah, we talking about social media.
Okay, cool.
80% of this world is followers.
Right?
So 95% of shit on the internet and on Facebook is bullshit.
Okay, but here's the thing.
And
Even if you're a
you got-
follower,
you
you
see what I'm
are
saying?
going to find what you want.
I think this shit to fuck the game up, bro.
Listen to me, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just
That's
how I
what
feel.
that's the same.
I'm old
And I ain't
school cat.
mad at you.
How you feel, Kelly? We got the admin. We ain't gonna let him talk. We
Go ahead, man. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all talk.
We gonna let him roll. We gonna let him roll.
I mean, hey, look, I like I said before with y'all too. I mean, I see both sides, man. It's a mutual thing on that perspective, dude. I mean, y'all both have intelligent points on that, man.
I can talk.
I never had that Dear John. I never had that. I think I know who you're talking about, Big Sarge. When it came around to that individual.
Oh,
that
well,
had those issues.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You know what? I have to be honest and say this. Then you talking about somebody different than I am, because I'm talking about somebody from a first deployment. So if you know somebody, you got information that I don't even have.
Man, I wish I could have served with y'all.
Listen, you got
motherfuckers,
information that I don't even have, brother. Now that you said that, I'm kind of getting an idea, but nobody from our deployment brought me anything like that, I can honestly say.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this individual had quite a few encounters, and he was really close to you. Let's just leave it that way right there.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I think I know who you might be talking
He
about.
ain't on the friends list, is it?
No, yeah, it could be on the friends list.
Oh,
Shit, if you
okay.
on here, this Grunt Speak, we want to help him. We want to free you.
He could tune in. Hope he tuning in.
I need all grunts to tune in. We want to free you. But no, again, because I can speak to both points of that. You know, we get a shady deal either way around. But at the end of the day, I feel like we all have the power to make a decision. If your life suck, this is just me. If my life suck, if my finances suck, if Grunt Speak never become a nationwide platform,
you might need to do some push-up just for
hold
saying
on,
that.
let me
brother.
finish.
might
You
do some
gotta
push-ups.
you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna let him finish. I'm cool.
I forgot. Introverts, they like to talk when they talking to people they vibe with, because usually Shooter don't say a lot, but when he going. Look, this is all I'm saying. If I don't take and transition my life in the way that I know how, if Grunt Speak don't come this thing to help grunts all over the world and people all over the world, I have to take responsibility for that and say that this is my fault. It's not happening because the people don't need it or don't want it. It's not happening because you don't believe in it enough to push it until the people accept it. That just is what it is. That's how life works. You have to continue to push what you believe in, whether it be Democrat Party, Republican Party, whether it be Dodge Hemi, or whether it be Hemi, or whether it be a Chevrolet Camaro. People keep pushing stuff and advertising and marketing to you until they find the right niche of people who need this, until it works.
Bro, look at
so all I'm saying is, when I
here.
say 10% and 90, more shit gonna happen to
Look
us.
here.
How you respond to it, that's what you're going to get. Dear John letter, she can say you a horrible person, but if you say I'm not that like you did and you boss up,
I will always believe in the infantry, nigga.
Oh, yeah.
Brother, too, I will always believe in them.
Hey, Big Sarge.
Period.
Hey, look, I had originally, when I went to basic training, I had some pretty much what we should call a Jerry Springer shit going on, bro. And the reason why I say that is while I was gone to basic training, I would try to reach out to my old girl that I was dating prior before going to basic training. Checking on her, whatever else. I was chit-chatting with her, of course. At the time, we weren't together because we split because I was going to basic training. Because I wanted my mind clear. I wanted to be able to focus on me and what I got to do to be successful. And I gave her I called out to her, couldn't get a hold of her. Called my mom, and then my mom told me, they didn't tell you. Your older brother didn't tell you. I was like, what you mean? My older brother is dating my ex that I was talking to before.
Damn.
I went to basic training.
I think I remember this story. I think we talked about this before. I think I heard that. But go ahead. I'm gonna put my shades on for this one. I might cry a bit.
Well, no. See, look. You ain't gonna cry, man. Cause
I'm just messing with you.
It's all how you deal with it, right?
Right.
Whenever my mom told me that, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, Mom, I'm good." You know why? Because at the end of the day, I gotta do what's best for me. I gotta do what makes me happy. If she wasn't happy, guess what? She wasn't happy with me. It wasn't gonna work out anyways.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, we've got to be a mutual agreement on being happy. And if we're happy, you know what? God would have never led me to where I'm at in my life right now.
That's true.
With my wife and my kids.
Because you are living.
I look at everything in a positive way. Because if you don't look at it in a positive way, you look at things in a negative way, it's going to be a negative. Fuck that. I'm positive. Everything's going to be a positive. Because I don't believe in a negative. I'm going to make that thing a positive. Because who I am, that's why it's going to happen to be a positive.
That's why. Listen to.
Broke as a motherfucker. I'm going to make it a positive. You know what? I may be broke right now, but I'm going to find a way to be successful, and I ain't going to be broke. That's not me.
That's
I'm successful. That's who the fuck I am.
that's what the PING stand for in my name. Positive in every negative. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like I talked about having 5 kids by 3 different women. Yeah, some people, man, that's a negative thing. I got 5 kids. Some people can't have one. I got a relationship with my kids. Like you said, as long as I got life, as long as I got breath, I'm going to see the positive and I'm going to turn it successful. I don't have no choice. Like, I really don't have a choice.
It's never it's never yeah, it's never negative on how many kids you have.
No.
It's the type of man you are to those kids.
But again,
you know it's never negative.
It's not. But when you grow up again, see, as strong as an individual as I am now, there was a point in my life where I wasn't this strong because I was a kid attempting to fit in growing up in Detroit with a name like Ethan, with the Leroys and all that, and the cool kids who was fresh. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I didn't realize that until I got older. You know what I'm saying? So where I came up at in Detroit, it wasn't nothing for somebody to have a kid early.
Yeah.
Like, drop out of high school, have a kid 15, 16 years old, that was common. But to have 2 or 3 kids by different people, that wasn't so common, and you was ostracized. You know what I'm saying? Nah, back then, like, it was, common. But it wasn't. Yeah. Again, when you was in my mindset, where I came from, where I came from, I built my way to this point.
I know motherfuckers with about 6'5", baby mom, before they were 20.
See, shit, I hear that's common in New Orleans.
Nah, Baton Rouge.
See?
Around the world.
See? But that's not common in Detroit.
Man, come on.
No.
In Detroit?
No.
Yeah, but see, you're talking about things being common, man. Hey, nothing's common, man.
Absolutely.
Ain't nothing common. Yeah. You're special for who you are and what you do. Right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Hey, you gotta be you. You gotta be yourself. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And nothing common.
All
like y'all, but the only thing we quote unquote have in common is we believe that positivity. We have the we have the ability to be positive about everything that we do, and also, of course, we got the common of being infantry, but we all didn't just say, like you were saying earlier, man, you didn't do it because you're patriotic or anything else. I did it because I was patriotic, because I wanted to do that route. It's not common. We both went the same route in some type of way.
Yeah, because people live different type of lifestyles, People don't be respected as certain people should be too. At the same time, we all here fighting the same cause, man.
Exactly. Yep.
Real.
Common ground.
Yeah. We all human, man. We all human at the end of the day, man.
It's like one of the things that I learned in my assistant manager training at Home Depot, man. And it goes with training and developing your people and everything else. They always said that, man, never be a roadblock to anybody. Don't be a roadblock to anybody's success, right? Don't let you be a roadblock to anybody else's success. So I never get in anybody else's way. You want to be successful? I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna find a way to help you. That's what it's gonna be at the end of the day. No matter what you do, if I can help you, I'm gonna do it. I don't care if you're more successful than I am. But guess what? You got to beat me out. So I'm gonna try to do it too.
Hey, I told him I'm moving. Well, I'm waiting on my house to be built in Atlanta. I'll be gone about 4 or 5 months. I told him. I'm telling him now. He coming his ass up to Atlanta after a while. You gonna see him up there. You coming up to Atlanta. You gonna leave Texas,
me and my wife done already said. I've already been looking at other locations.
Come on up,
it's all about the school for me. Here's the thing with me, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm always honest with you. I'm always honest with you, but this is a different part of my life that neither one of y'all probably really know. Like, with me, it's easy for me to attract people and be friends, but I don't trust a lot of people and I don't let a lot of people win.
Can't do that, man.
So a lot of people do. So here's my thing: when I'm talking about things or how I got to where I'm at, it's only because I feel comfortable enough to share that conversation with you, or else I could just be around you and be on some surface shit for the next 20 years.
That shit ain't gonna go outside of this.
Absolutely.
If a man come up to me, your friend or not, if he talking shit about you, I'm gonna tell that motherfucker, hey man, that man is not here. So you can't speak up on that man like that. That's just how I roll.
I
bro.
already know
It's
how
just
you
real
get down.
shit,
I'm just
man.
saying, yeah.
You cannot
I
talk.
already know.
You cannot talk about him unless he's in company.
Same thing with Sutton.
Period.
Same thing with Frico. Anybody else?
He in the group, man. Son,
Yeah.
man. We gotta fucking hook up, man. I'm here. Wait, what's up,
Look,
man?
you know he right
What
in
we
Cairo
doing,
on
man?
your way to Louisiana.
Man, we gotta hook up. Oh, he by Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You say Conroe?
No. You invite her now. Viger,
Oh, no, I
right?
ain't going down there. Hell no. I ain't going down there. You say who? Where you at?
Hey, what happened to the grunt love?
You gonna have to come see us, man. Hey, you gotta go see
Sutton, what
us,
happened
man.
to the grunt love, man? He say he ain't coming out there. I'll come
Well,
out there.
We'll roll.
I'll come out there.
You got your guns?
No, you got some.
Yeah.
And Sutton got some.
Got some guns? Hey, you ain't gonna lead us wrong. He ain't gonna lead
No.
us wrong.
How you gonna invite him in the group if you gotta ask him that? Huh?
They ain't gonna fuck with you if you got me on your side.
No,
Oh,
I
okay,
ain't worried
we
about
good,
that.
We good, man.
Yeah, I ain't leaving at nighttime though.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be in the backyard just drinking just like we
You
doing.
can't hear it, but listen to this song that just came on for you.
Oh, wasn't that shit you were talking
That
about?
Prince, I got my Prince glasses on right now, man. Purple Rain. You was watching the show yesterday.
Oh,
I got
well,
my Prince glasses on.
I missed.
You missed the show, man.
I missed, man.
You missed the show. But yeah, man, that was a real important topic to me, or something that came to my mind. Just thinking about all of us, on Father's Day, having kids, and the relationship we have with our own fathers, and of course, me and my brother Shooter here got a lot of catching up to do in a long period of time that God allows us to live life. Because honestly, we only had 3 months to meet each other and learn each other, but we built the bond.
I'm about to put his ass to work.
Man,
Hey,
listen
back
to
to
me.
what you were saying earlier, whenever you're in the military, you have a lot of time to get to know somebody, and that's why
Yeah.
it makes it so personal.
One-
How we become such a great bond with each other.
To tell you the
Just 'cause
truth,
the time we have with each other,
to tell you the
we knew
truth,
each other.
man,
We knew as much as we could. We
I don't
talked-
like to
talked about
separate
everything.
when
We
I'm
talked
in
about shit we
combat.
probably didn't know that we were talking about.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't like to separate when I'm in combat.
No.
For real.
I gotta go to the end, man.
Just keep me with my same team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
I know I can adapt,
I
I
ain't
can
gonna lie
adjust,
to
I can
you.
overcome. Like that's just who I am.
hey, them motherfuckers
But-
got stress cards, man.
Man.
You ever heard
Son,
of that
did
shit?
you have a stress card in basic?
A stress card,
What's that?
bro.
Did you have a stress card in basic?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh.
I had that shit.
What year did they get that? I ain't never seen
I
it.
don't know when that shit came across, man.
That was in, I heard it was in after I left.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, shit.
A
So,
stress
it had to be like-
card.
10, so I got out basic training in 08, so I'd be 9 and 10 after or something like that, but we didn't have that shit.
That
I'm
shit
stressed
crazy.
out just thinking about it right now, having a stress
Man,
card.
I'll be in Georgia in 5 months. I'm gonna go up on Stairway to Heaven on that bitch.
Come on, then.
Man, I
I
ain't
tell you,
gonna
we could go
bullshit.
we could go this week. I know what's Stairway to Heaven at.
Well,
right there down there off of 360 and
hey,
Mopac.
the crazy thing I did was move right next door, basically, to this guy right here. So you gonna see a lot of us, man.
Yeah.
We about to get
Well,
it.
we gonna be out there.
I'm
So we can go get that Stairway to Heaven.
Well, what you talking about?
Shit, you let me know you ready.
Well,
I'm ready in the morning.
I'm still moving. You
Oh.
can't get me like that.
Oh.
I'm still getting.
You tell me when
situated.
you ready.
So
that's
he-
what I said. That
hey,
you gonna ask me what I'm
hold up.
talking about.
He go
and
bust.
I say,
He go bust my balls some days. And I'm gonna bust his
oh,
ass.
absolutely.
That's how it's gonna
I
go.
already know, man. I already know.
But
Already
yeah,
know.
We gonna talk shit. We gonna have to record that shit. We gonna have to put some of that shit on Grunt Speak.
That's how we gonna help the page grow, and we gonna help the grunts grow.
Yeah.
And we gonna help grunts, live a life and go build new houses and build relationships and build families and set their
Man,
families
look
up to
here.
win like most grunts really do. You know what I'm saying?
really trying to build a brotherhood.
Stop trying and just do it.
Well, how many I owe you? But what I said is that 10 or what? How many?
Man,
is
how
that?
many you want to give yourself? How many you want to give
Man, I'm
yourself?
about to give myself 20.
There you go, 20. Fam. You got that on record now. Anytime Killer Wolf use the word
Count 'em out.
trying, he gonna knock out 20.
Count 'em out.
I'm gonna knock
One
out. Go ahead.
One minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hey, now,
Yeah.
so he got his 20. So every time he use that T word, he gonna knock out 20.
We
I'm
back.
gonna stick what I've been doing.
We back.
Every time I use a T word, I've been knocking out 5 or 10, and I gotta go put a penny in a jar when I get home because
Oh,
I
you
got
got some good money. You got money.
I know I did
Well,
it.
you shouldn't.
Listen to me. I did it to attempt to get my wife and my kids to stop from using the word
Yeah.
TRY and CAN''T.
Yeah.
But man, guess what? I'm leading the pack on using the word. But I use
gotta
it as a
set those
Jedi
up.
mind. Absolutely.
Gotta set this
Now
up.
let me knock out my 10 over
Oh,
here.
okay. What he had now? He's setting them out.
Yeah, let me get on around.
On to get.
So you can talk to Sutton.
Hell yeah, man. Good talking to you again, man. Straight up. I don't know about coming out. I might have to be too heavy on arm coming out in that motherfucker,
Yeah.
man. I might need to come down there in a Humvee or some old Smitty on the gunners.
Oh shit.
Hey, you got that shit popping,
Oh
man?
yeah.
Hey, I need to buy me one of them Humvees from motherfucking what's the name of that shit? A little auction or something.
Army
man.
surplus
Come
auction.
down there, man. Hey, we try.
No, I've been to Viter or Viger before though. In 2000 and hey Sutton, you know when we came back from Iraq,
Yeah.
me, Sergeant Carl,
Take this right.
me, Sergeant Carl, Torres, Z, Duplo, Maguillon, we all had to go down. We rode through Vita when we went to Louisiana for WLC. Stopped at the Burger King down there.
Yeah, it's right down the road from me.
That's right down the road from you?
Yeah, I'm probably about maybe I would say about 4 miles away from it.
Oh yeah, see, I don't feel uncomfortable going nowhere. There's a lot of black people that worked in that Burger King.
Oh yeah. It's well diverse than what it used to be.
Man, you know, again, it goes back to society and the media and people. They're going to attempt to make you be afraid what they want you to be afraid of. I just refuse to live my life that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to live life on my terms and do things my way. I don't really think our country has a racist problem. I think we more have a class problem, and people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? It's more the have versus the have-nots, and they make us have-nots look at the color of our skin, not knowing that we all the same. So I don't really get too much into that.
It's a maturity thing though too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is.
People just like you're saying with the whole, news stuff, man. They listen to everything they're told and they believe everything they're told, but they don't go out there and see on their own, man. When it comes around to things,
Yep.
that's why I tell everybody else over here, man. Hey, look, this area that I live in, everybody automatically when they hear me say Vita, they're like, oh no, hell no, I can't go there. Hey, look, this ain't what it used to be. And that's what the great thing about this, the time we are now. It ain't as bad as anything. Things were much worse. Yes, there was shit going down way before, but a lot of people do believe in equality and stuff like that. You just got ignorance out there that still believes that there isn't. But those individuals are not even human.
Here's the thing, man. I don't hate to say this. I don't hate to say this because it is what it is, and I know some people won't understand this, but this is just how I feel, and it is what it is. It's not even that they're not human. Everybody has a part to play. Like, Judas had to be Judas.
What I missed?
Somebody has to be a nasty. We just talking about Viter, Texas right now, where he live at, and people, they don't want to come out there. You saying it's not the same that it used to be. It used to be fucked up, but it's changing. But it's like Judas had to be Judas in order for things to go down the way they did. I don't hate to say this. It's sad to say, but it's just the truth. Unfortunately, Mr. George Floyd had to die on camera for America to make a stop and see what the fuck Kaepernick was kneeling for real, and to see we needed some unity. Negative shit has to happen for positive changes to occur. And people,
that's a good one.
people don't want that.
Hold up. That's a good one.
It's the truth. If you
that's
you
true,
don't have to be the most religious person. You don't have to be the most, oh my God, God is my everything. I don't know what your belief is. If you read the Bible and you believe in something bigger than you, you believe God lives in you, and you tie yourself to something. If you read any book in history, negative shit has been happening from the beginning of time, and something positive is birthed out of it. Coronavirus, people are birthing businesses. People are doing online coaching. People are doing online personal training. Like, negative shit happens, and life is birthed out of negative shit.
You gotta adapt to that.
You have to adapt and overcome. But a lot of people are afraid because we're in society in America. We teach that failure is such a bad thing when failure is the only way you grow.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yep.
I feel so many fucking times breaking down the motherfucking 25, my motherfucking gun in the motor pool, that my motherfucking wave your hand on that
I got
bitch.
you.
My motherfucking
Team leader or somebody or
my
what?
motherfucking Bradley commander told me, you go stay in this motherfucking motor pool till you get that shit right. Hands bleeding and everything. But I just really think that I think America has a weak fucking mindset, bro.
But here's the thing. I think
Hey,
it's
they was locked down for 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks, man. They couldn't do it, man. This shit crazy, bro. I think it's a weak mindset.
you have to understand that
Weak.
your mind. You just said it earlier. What is it? It's 12%. I just got finishing up this.
And it's
Father's
about-
Day. I told you earlier. I just finished my certified. Okay, so
Hold on,
Eric
hold on.
Thomas.
What'd you say?
Eric Thomas, who's the #1 motivational speaker in the world, life transformation
That
coach.
boy cold.
He worked with NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, golf, all
He
that
cold.
stuff. Google Eric Thomas, right?
Mhm.
Today, for Father's Day, my gift to myself was I just completed his life coach certification program. So now I'm a certified life coach through the Eric Thomas life coach certification program.
Hell yeah.
I can't lose. We can't lose. We can't lose, brother.
Business ventures is on the way. Anyhow.
That's
Again,
good
what I was,
shit.
yeah.
Man, salute, bro. Salute. That's a good compliment. You ain't take. You just told me.
Listen, man.
Salute,
Sometimes,
man. Salute.
sometimes you gotta move in silence. You gotta get it done and then announce and pronounce. You know what I'm
But
saying?
bro,
Talk about
it ain't the silence to you. I seen the whole change. I like I've been told you, bro. Just like when you seen the motherfucker change me in base, it kind of flipped back with me seeing the change in you.
Yeah.
Just a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I see it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
No.
I'm gonna just
Yeah,
tell you
you're
how
not
it
gonna
is.
do that.
But bro, man, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be happy for that shit, man.
Yeah.
For
So
real.
making moves, and people sometimes, you said we have a weak mindset in America, and
Nah, I say
believe that
Americans do.
Americans do. No, that's what I'm saying. Americans have a weak
We need to
mindset.
kind of be on that Russian mindset.
And I
or
believe
some
that to be
shit,
true,
man.
but I also feel like it's almost designed. We've been designed to be dependent on so many people and not think for ourselves. Being in the infantry, you are forced to think for yourself. You are forced to make a decision.
Hey,
and most people not forced to do that.
How small was the toilet paper in that MRE and you had to depend on that bitch?
Man.
They buying up all the toilet paper, bro. for
Son
2
was shit
weeks,
anywhere.
man.
Son didn't have no cares when he was a young soldier. Son didn't nothing bothered.
I don't give a fuck. I'll use anything, man.
Man, what a leaves at? What a leaves?
I'll be back. I gotta go over this now, man.
Man, bro, but I just really think that this culture is weak as fuck, man. I really do. How would you think that? How would you think America will survive, say, 6 months lockdown?
It couldn't happen.
It couldn't happen. But ain't that
Couldn't
bad?
happen.
Us as a nation couldn't survive 6 months lockdown. That shit crazy, bro. I think well, I ain't gonna say we, but I think motherfuckers have a weak mindset, man. That's just how I feel about that shit, man.
Oh no, you're right there, dude. I believe the same thing, man. It's weak mindset. I think that's also, a thing that we learned also in the military though is the whole, get rid of the weak mindset. They're gonna force you to do what you don't want to do until you can get it done.
Basically break you down and build you up. On the cool, I really think that during school, I think motherfuckers should have some type of military training during school. Most countries do
Military
it.
training, and then also
Yeah.
a financial class, because what a lot of people don't know
About credit.
credit score and shit.
Hey, that shit is absent. I never heard of that shit till I fucked buy it up. Then had to build that shit back up. But yeah, that's
Until you had to go buy a house or a car, and then they're like, "Hey, you gotta have credit." It's like, what the fuck is credit?
yeah. You like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't pay that shit. Put it on there, nigga. I've been there doing that. They like, hey, we gonna put this on your credit. I like, put it on there, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck till you till you grow up, man. Yeah.
Was that a tab? Is that a tab? I'll play it later.
Hey, I'll pay you when I get about 30 something and realize this shit fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm about to get the greatest job in the world, bro. I'll be able to handle that. That's no problem.
But yeah, man, I just really think it's just a weak society. I think you got what is it, reality TV taking over a lot of shit, politics. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just a fucked up.
Ain't nobody thinking on their own though. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody thinking on their own. They're listening to everything that is told to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they just take a step back and just think about the shit for themselves.
Right.
And what's going to benefit themselves and try to succeed on their own.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to be able to do it. You can't sit there and just listen to everybody.
And bro, don't judge a motherfucker from the color of their skin. Judge them from their fucking thoughts and the way they treat you as a man. But it ain't happening like that now.
No.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
It's all a process.
That's why I fuck with my brothers. We brothers, nigga.
Hey, it's like I was telling everybody before, like whenever, when I was overseas working out and stuff like that, I was getting bigger, but not, whenever people were like asking me, hey, what was I doing? It ain't gonna matter what I do, because that works with me. Ain't gonna be the same thing that works for you.
Right.
You know, you gotta try your own thing. You gotta really try your own thing. You can't listen to everybody.
But see, hey, they can ask us. They can ask us what we did to get where we at, but they're not willing to put in that work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
you can help guide somebody in the right direction.
Yeah.
But you can't do it for them.
Exactly.
You can't do it for them because you're never gonna get anywhere. If you're doing it for them, then they're not gonna be set. Just like right now, they're getting told what to do. You know, if you don't guide yourself in the right direction, you ain't gonna get where you need to go.
And then you getting pulled Republican, Democrat. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe in any of this president shit or none of that shit. I believe me as a motherfucking man and human fucking rights. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I told people at work that this week. I was like, I don't give a fuck who's president.
Nope.
We still gonna do what we do.
Yeah. Still gotta take care of my family.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Listen, man, on one of my videos, I think it's a by EJ that I did 2 years ago. It's like the president don't control your life.
He don't control
me at all. He ain't done
all.
nothing out here to where you can't get out here and get money and make life happen. I was born in 77. It's like Reagan and some other people. You still had a way to get money and take care of your family. So if you blame the president, bro, you lost.
It's the point of putting your name on that money and finding what you good at.
Absolutely.
Quit fucking complaining. All that bullshit. I don't give a fuck who fuck president. I'm still gonna do what the fuck I need to do.
Absolutely.
That shit crazy. Who depends? Who he must worship a president, bro? Who worships a president? For what?
People.
The motherfuckers sit up there all day and bitch and complain about shit. The motherfucker at the White House and shit. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit when I was overseas. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit now. Period, bro. That shit crazy, bro.
That's what I was telling people at work this week. I was like, look, I don't give a shit who's president. You know what? The only thing I would say is I don't care if they're Democrat or Republican, but if one would come up to say that I wouldn't have to pay rent, I'm gonna vote for that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
but look. Here's the thing. And here's the thing. When you think about most military people that keep up with that vote Republican. Why? Because if you're in the military, Republicans give the military more raises. They give the military more bonuses.
I can't say that.
No, they do. They don't shut down bases.
Nah.
When you got Democrat. Okay, tell me what Republicans shut down office.
I could tell you this.
Tell me.
I was in Bakuba, Iraq when Bush was president.
Okay.
And we had they cut our budget while Republican was in that
Okay.
bitch, and we had to use A2 Bradleys, and most of my crew is trained on A3s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so
I
look,
can't say
when
that.
Bush was in office in 06, I had unlimited ammo count.
Well, that must be where you was at.
Unlimited ammo count.
But when it comes to them Bradleys,
No. You just talking
They
about
cut it.
Bradleys.
No.
You talk. How was your ammo though? Did you
bro,
have-
no, we had to we duct taped the mother. We had HE and AP boxes, right?
Uh-huh.
Listen to me. In the job, when we went to reload, we only had motherfucking HE. We didn't have any armor piercing rounds, so we had to tape the indicator.
Let me ask you a question.
We had to tape the indicator on the motherfucking
Let me ask you
on
a
our
question.
Bradley. We had to rig the motherfucking system, the computer system. So we had to basic grunts. We put green tape on the motherfucking indicator and loaded both boxes with HE because we didn't have AP.
Let me ask you
We
a
didn't have the
question.
Bradleys.
Let me ask you a
telling
question.
where
Let me-
I'm
okay,
from,
I got
bro.
you. I got you that. I got you. But here's the thing: when you think about the Democratic Party as a whole, and you think about the military as a whole,
Bro,
just let
none
me,
of them give a fuck about us.
none of them. They
Because
don't.
it's Mexicans, the lower class people actually out here fighting these wars. Don't no Republican or Democrat give a fuck about us. Period. That's how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. That's how I feel.
I
That's what it
get
is.
that, but I get that what you're saying. I agree. You just a number to me in the military. You're getting out of the military. Either you're a patriot, it's something that your family did, you feel a sense of pride to it, or you're going to the military for something that you can get out of it.
Nah,
Whether it be at
I just
school.
want to let out aggression.
Okay, cool. That was something you could get out of it.
Aggression.
That was
and
something you could get out of it. You could legally let out aggression.
I like to sign on bonds. Then once I got into it, I figured out what it was. It was a brotherhood, and we was just out there fighting for the same fucking shit
That was
that we still fighting for today here in America.
That was
shit crazy,
something-
man. That shit crazy to me.
That
bro.
was something you could get out of it. That's all I'm saying. That was something that you could get out
so
of
far as Republican and Democrat.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
It's bullshit.
Let me finish. I'm not saying, I don't, hear me out. And I've said this 1,000 times, take it how you want to take it, go where you want to go with it. I understand the right of I understand what my ancestors fought for. I understand the right to vote. I don't vote because I don't get into politics. I don't complain about what's happening because it goes back to this. I believe in the higher power. I call him God that lives in me. So if I believe I can do something, I can do it. Only person that's stopping me from doing it is me. I don't get all wrapped up in politics. I'm talking about the general basics of the whole scope of things when it comes to the military. Let me finish. The Republican Party, they may not tell you this. Most military people vote probably Republican for the simple fact of this.
'Cause they fucking dumb,
It's not about being dumb. Most rich people, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Steve Harvey, they vote Republican.
They do, but that shit don't matter about nothing.
Okay, I'm making a point.
Okay.
I'm making a point, but you keep stopping me.
I'm gonna let you roll.
The reason I'm saying this is
Don't
simply,
make no sense.
again, it doesn't make sense because if it was really by the people, for the people, it would be totally different. We all understand
Trump
that.
wouldn't be in there if it was for the people by the people.
Yes, he would.
No, it's the electoral college that voted him in.
Here's the thing.
Come on,
the
brother.
women that, you know what? Okay, you're right. If that was the case, he wouldn't be there. Hillary Clinton would be there.
I don't fuck with her either. She's stupid as fuck. But out of all the fucking people we got in this country to be president, we got Donald Trump up there, bro. Come on, bro. We better than this shit, man.
Better than what?
But it's saying
Better than what? Here's my thing.
Hey, we supposed
Here's
to-
my
we-
thing.
we supposed
Here's
to
my,
be the-
listen, here's my thing with Donald Trump. Again, take it how y'all want to take it. Unfriend me. Don't like me no more. You want me. You got it. You want my truth. Here we go. I don't do politics. So
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck
We
if
don't
it's
do it.
Donald Trump, Barack Obama,
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton, Jesse Jackson, Jesse Owens. I don't care who's the president.
Well, where we going with
Listen,
it?
listen
Where you
to me.
going with it?
You gotta let me finish, bro.
Okay.
I don't care which one it is. Ain't none of them stopping me from doing what I need to do. Donald
Oh,
Trump,
yeah,
let
yeah,
me.
you're-
Donald
exactly.
Trump being in the White House All it did was change up what America is normally used to doing. If Hillary Clinton would have won, it would. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, I'll let you roll.
Let me finish.
Okay.
It would have been business as usual, the same backdoor politics. You might not even got to this point of Donald Trump raising what most people feel as racism or playing that tool. All this shit we already know is there. People just feel comfortable with saying it. With Hillary Clinton, let me finish. Let me finish. With Hillary Clinton and the Democratic Party or whatever, the pacified party, everybody get a trophy. Ain't nobody coming out and saying what's real now. Donald Trump putting it in your face, and people don't want to talk about it. But y'all want what's real. Now I'm giving you real, and you can't handle it, and you mad. No. Now let's talk about the truth. So what? I'm here. I ain't stopping you from getting there. You mad because I got here?
I'm still
People don't want to talk about that.
Well,
though.
yeah, you know it's
so it don't. That, Republican, Democrat, I don't give a fuck if none of them don't care about you. If you don't care about you, that's what point. That's what it boils down to.
Motherfuckers basically need to get out there and do what you need to do. Fuck the parties.
I ain't on that.
That's why we said fuck politics.
I
don't even know why we on politics right
I can talk politics. I can talk religion because to me it all boils down to this.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
If it don't fall back to love and me judging, not even judging, me accepting that person and learning that person for who they are is bullshit.
I don't believe in none of that religion that they preach.
It's all
I believe in a higher power.
That's it.
But you go through a book.
That's it.
I don't believe in none of that shit. I believe in higher power. I don't believe in none of that shit. I'm just a free thinker. I don't believe in no parties. I don't believe in none of that shit.
No.
Period, bro.
I don't rock with that. I believe in love. I believe in genuine good energy. And here's just the thing. I'm not here to judge anybody because somebody looks at my life and don't like the life that I live.
Right.
I don't have that right to pass judgment on somebody else's life. Fucking Judas had to be Judas.
And then why,
whether you want to like it or not.
Like, why should I go off scriptures, bro? Who the fuck wrote this shit?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I just go off energy, me. That's it. I just go off energy. That's it, man.
I read.
Write your own script, brother. Write your own script.
I read.
Exactly. Write your own shit, man.
Again.
I don't believe in that shit, bro. How you wake up, how you live your life, how you know your trials and tribulations. You put that shit to work in your life, man. I don't believe a motherfucker me going to a motherfucking church when I can get right on my knees. Or I ain't getting on my knees. Why the fuck I need to get on my knees and praise God? I could talk to him right here. I don't believe none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. I believe in the upper power, but I don't believe in none of that bullshit. I think it's bullshit because motherfuckers talk about they could beat your slaves, man.
Hey, sorry, I don't know if y'all listen to any rock music, but there's a song by Metallica that's called Frantic. And it's pretty much talking about, how you live is how you're gonna die.
Exactly. You hit it right on the head.
If you're out there doing stupid shit, that's how you're gonna die, bro. If you're out there living and doing your own thing, that's how you're gonna die, man. It don't matter what the fuck
I wish you could pull that song up, because I might need to hear that motherfucker.
Here's my thing, man. For me, it's as simple as this. I believe in God, the higher power. I don't believe in religion. And when I say religion, I mean Catholic, Protestant, Baptist, Muslim, non-denominational, all those titles. Separate. I believe in God and the higher power. Why do I believe in God and the higher power? Because I was taught that to believe in something higher than myself, I guess. I don't believe in just the sciences that I came from monkeys and I was just formed from slams being pushed together. I more so believe that it was a higher force.
You want to know why I believe in the higher God?
Hold on, let me finish. That's why I believe in a higher force, and I know things that happen in my life.
And I'm pretty sure you gonna have the same perspective of what I'm about to say.
That's happened in my life. I don't believe in what the man is attempting to teach me and the shit that he want to feed me. Because like you said, I get to learn God and that higher power on my own by searching myself.
But you go see what this is the reason why I believe in the higher God, bro. Yeah. When I got hit with that 500-pound bomb,
for sure,
in my motherfucking Bradley, I shot out my motherfucking gunner's hatch, came down, broke the front sapper plate on the gunner's sight. Motherfucking hatch came down, bust me in my head. I wake up, but before I woke up, You know all that shit they say when you see a sweet life and all
Yeah,
that shit.
uh-huh.
Man, I seen myself burning. And that's what the fuck I was doing. When my fucking turd caught on fire, I was burning. Motherfucking HE rounds cooking off. AP rounds cooking off. I was actually burning. I didn't really see none of that shit, but I just felt some type of distance from everything. Like I dealt with it, and I believed in that shit. Like this is it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, for some reason, I came up out there. But at the same time, that's why I believe in a upper power.
Absolutely.
Than what the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But see, what was happening when I was in my turd knocked out, I was actually burning. Well, you know, actually, the fire was coming. I don't know what it was, but I got up out there. But I don't believe in that. My life flashed in front of my eyes. I seen this and that and all that bullshit. It's just what it was. But I don't believe in that Bob. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe in none of that Muslim or Christian or whatever the fuck that shit is. Hey, don't hate me, evangelist. What they call them, motherfuckers?
Evangelist?
Well, my bad. I ain't mean to call y'all no motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But hey, if you on the post, well, this Grunt Speak, so
Yeah,
I might
Grunt Speak. I didn't do the public service announcement. This is by Grunts for
so,
Grunts.
man,
This is not
I appreciate y'all, man. You know, evangelists.
Evangelists?
Yeah, call them that. You know, that's what I call y'all. So, you know, don't hang me up. You know what I'm saying? Don't think I'm devil worship, no shit like that. But yeah, I fuck with y'all, man. Y'all stay up, like.
Hey, man, listen. Everybody had their own thing.
Hey, what you believe in doesn't mean I have to believe in the same thing. That's what you gotta think at the end of the day, man. You gotta do you. No matter what the situation is, man.
Absolutely, and that's my thing, man. Again, I believe we all believe in a power greater than ourselves. What you choose to call it don't have nothing to do with me. I call him God, Yeshua, Yahshua. It's a ton of different names. I just know, like you said, when I was flipped over in Humvees and I was hit with IEDs and shit like that, and when I was put in uncomfortable situations in my life, even as a teenager, as a child, dealing with certain things, when I went through stuff, I know what I felt for me. And you know what I'm saying? But all that other stuff that man is talking about, I ain't on that. Because, again, even if you read the Bible, if you could not read the Bible and think that for 1 minute that you have to go by everything that man says, because the Bible says completely opposite of that. Straight up. It says believing in God and that higher power which lives inside of you. So if it live in you, you God.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of never read that shit. Because at the same time, I was young. And when I was in the military, I kind of felt God wouldn't accept me anyway because I was over there killing folks.
Well, shit, man. I felt like when I was in military, here's my thing. When I was in my first tour in Iraq, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was raised in the church and all that, but I ain't believe in God like that. Like, I was raised in one of those churches.
I think on the cool, our fucking ancestors still spewing that bullshit. That's how I feel about it, bro.
I think our ancestors...
They keep spewing that bullshit, man.
I think our ancestors worshipped a higher power,
it's a higher power. Nah, they worship.
I think what happened is the higher power and the gods. Like if you go back to the Viking days or you watch the ancient Rome, they didn't worship just one god. They worship multiple gods, like the Indian tribe that worship the Buddhists, the god of this, the god of fertility, the god for that. They worship multiple gods. But here in America,
worship who?
Hold on, let me finish.
Why should I worship any man?
You talking about ancestors. That's the thing. You're not worshiping a man. You worshiping a spirit or a greater deity that created you.
That shit crazy, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm just on my. I'm small minded. Everybody don't follow me for that bullshit. But hey, I'm a small minded grunt.
Listen to me,
That's just
bro.
how I feel about it, bro. I don't believe in no man is higher than me, man. Except for my higher power, of course. But
okay, so what do you call your higher power?
Some type.
Wolf singer, wolf square. You can call it whatever you want.
Oh, my higher power.
It's the power that's inside of you, right?
Nah, man.
That's biblical.
Nah,
he who is in me. You listen to me, bro. I'm not saying this to be funny.
Man, it ain't no wrong.
I'm not saying this to be funny.
Yeah,
I'm not saying this to be funny, and I'm not saying this as in if I disagree with you. I believe that a lot of people are too dependent on God on this greater spiritual deity, this higher power, to just come in and drop $1 million and change your life.
That's
no.
Let me finish.
It again. It all comes down to the work you put in as the individual. If you believe in God but don't believe in yourself, you ain't gonna get shit.
Yeah.
Period.
I think
if you believe in, I believe in God. God, I love you. I could be the coldest, biggest, strongest motherfucker. If you don't go to the gym though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You believe in you. You believe in the power within you.
And there's so much shit in that fucking Bible that have been dissected that motherfuckers are still pushing to this day, man.
Again, that's why I don't care what nobody else saying about it. I've read the Bible, I've read the Quran, I've read some Jewish books, Jewish Torahs, because I love people, and for me to understand people, I have to learn different aspects of life. I don't care about why nobody Muslim. You was taught to be Muslim. You was taught to be this. You was taught to be that. What do you learn for you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I never read none of that shit.
I read it for me just because I like information.
At the same time, I judge people on the way they come to me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you talking about, I judge you that way. I don't have to know your religion. I don't have to read up on you. I don't have to do my research on you. I judge you how the fuck you come to me. And I'm gonna treat you that way. You see what I'm saying? But I don't believe none of that shit, man. It's just what it is. But hey,
some people
who's still on that bill?
Some people,
see, man. Okay.
Some people self-starters, some people self-sufficient. They don't need anything else. But some people need other things. It's just like us being here on Grunt Speak.
Hope. They need hope.
It's like us being on Grunt Speak. You a grunt that might be doing very well. It's a lot of grunts that don't.
It ain't really that, but it's just I'm talking about the spiritual side.
No. Listen to me. Even from a spiritual side, people don't believe in themselves spiritually. They don't believe they that strong. They don't believe they got that instinct.
You, I'm not the one. I'm about to let you talk because I'm not the spiritual type of guy, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings.
No, you say what you feel.
I'm about to let y'all talk. So what you got, son?
It's not even.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't
There's
spiritual.
a lot of sensitive things in there, but like I said before, man, it's at the end of the day, you gotta do you. You gotta be you, no matter. Like I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. Like
I believe in a higher power. Yeah, I do.
That's me though. That's not you. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to whatever I want to do. At the end of the day, it's the same thing with any belief in the world. The world is never going to be able to come together because not everybody believes in the same damn thing.
Absolutely.
But if you go about doing you, you don't have to worry about the rest of anybody else in the world.
That's it.
As long as you respect that man for what he do, that's it. It's about respect too.
Yeah.
And like, hey, I meet a person that believe in everything, but it's about respect. I respect that man. I don't judge that man. That's what I'm saying. But it's just my personal belief, and I respect I respect folks.
Again, I truly believe me and you are saying the same thing, but we saying it in a different way. I'm like Sutton. I believe in a higher power. I choose to call my higher power God because it's the name that I was taught. But if you really wanted to get deep and break it down, we all know that. Well, most people know that God is not his real name. That's an American given name, like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jesus. You can't go to Iraq and be raised in Egypt and be a blonde-haired, blue-eyed dude. That's not finna happen. So you can go deeper than that and just break down a lot of fucking shit that you see in the Bible and know the whole thing. So for me, it's not about what somebody else saying to me. It's about what I believe and what I feel and the shit that I seen happen in my life.
And it's about respect.
That's it.
It's about respect.
Absolutely.
And we respect
Absolutely.
each other. I respect you too, bro. Straight up.
Because
it's about respect at the end of the day.
It's not my job to attempt to win anybody over for a greater power. It's just my job to give out the information that I have, hopefully to help someone. Exactly. And that greater power that they believe in, or they self that they believe in, or whatever they believe in, is going to take over.
That man should never judge you by your character or what you believe.
Listen to me. I'm a person that's done too much shit in my life that people consider wrong, or that I might have considered wrong in times in my life, to judge anybody. I don't judge nobody nobody on nothing. I just don't have that type of time in my life, and you not that important to me for me to waste time judging you when I'm still figuring out my life. Don't take it personal, but that's just what it real, and people don't want to look at that. We so busy looking at everybody in the else, we afraid to look in the mirror.
To put them in that perfect picture.
Yeah, you looking to be perfect for imperfect people in this world.
Looking at camera and motherfuckers.
I'm not doing that. I don't mean nothing personal by it. But what I mean is, if you don't ever hear anything else from Ethan, Sergeant Smith, Mr. Peen, hear this. If you're not going after your best life and know that your life is your responsibility, I'm not the dude for you to listen to. Because that's all I'm ever saying.
Exactly.
That's all I'm ever saying.
Yeah, hey.
Everybody not gonna like it, but you're responsible for it. And when you get to your death at the end, you'll find out what it is.
A lot of folks,
you'll find out.
A lot of folks, bro. A lot of folks, man. That's why I'm on this shit, bro. A lot of people take shit personal.
Yeah.
But I stand on my shit. I stand on my ground. I stand on my own 2 feet as a man always did. And that's just how I feel about the shit, man.
And here's the thing, though.
All that shit, all that other shit, you know, it's just what it is.
You said something very powerful, and I don't know if you understand this or not, and I don't mean that in an offensive way. You said something.
You can never be offensive.
Right. You said something very powerful. You said something very powerful, and I don't know if you understand that. You remind me of my wife in the sense of you are different from a lot of people. You have the mindset that the 88% of the world don't have. Only 12% of the world are leaders and self-starters. So you have to think about that when you talking to people. You have to say to yourself, the average person that I'm talking to is probably not thinking for themselves.
Exactly, yeah.
They going off what their mom taught them, their job taught them, somebody taught them. Me being a self-starter who I am and thought-provoking who I am, I see things differently. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with, even with our grunt brothers, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of those guys, again, no offense, they joined because they was patriotic. They joined to be in the infantry this way because that's what they was taught.
Yeah.
And they didn't think for themselves to do right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people you attempting to correct, because you got some of those guys who at home with wives and kids attempting to live like they still in the military and try to make you do dress right dress, and it's not working in your house. I'm just being real.
Yeah, you can't.
You know some dickhead team leader or squad leader who attempted to run his home like his squad or his team sucked and his marriage sucked.
That's some old puss ass shit, because when you come to PT formation, man.
What'd you say, son?
Oh, there you go. You gone. My bad, bro. Cut you.
I was about to say, I was like, look, to me, at the end of the day, man, it's like what we were saying earlier, though. It's like you got to be willing to, you got to do you.
Exactly.
But also, at the end of the day, we got to be respectful to each other and accept the differences. If you're not willing to accept the differences and you're trying to force people into your own religion or your own type of ways,
it.
That's where you're going wrong. Don't try to force anybody trying to do what you do.
That's it.
Try to just do you. Like I was saying before, you can't just force anybody to say, hey, look, you got to accept God, or hey, you got to accept Muslim life, whatever else.
Exactly.
Don't try to force anybody to do what you do, because again, everybody's different. Everybody's unique in their own way.
And I tell people every day, man, just be your motherfucking self, man. Just be your right now. Right now, I'm being my motherfucking self. I've been sipping this shit. We got like how many bottles we got on this?
Man, you always yourself. I ain't never met you not to be yourself. That's that's what I love about you. I've always been me. I'm not gonna be around people that's not. But again, going back to the vast majority of the people in the world not being themselves.
You right. I need you know what? I'm gonna work more on that shit myself to actually because
I thought it was a common thing to just do what you want to do and be yourself.
I understand, but knowing that I know what you're saying now. I'm looking at it now. By the platform that we on, I have to look at it outside of myself.
Absolutely. It's not about you.
Yeah, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I'm going to be better at that. But I did have to get my point of view.
No, absolutely. You have to.
You know what I'm saying? But I do need to be more considerate to others, man.
It's good that you got your point of view across, because people people know who you are.
But I want them to know who I am.
Absolutely.
I want to know what I stand for.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to be this or dress motherfucker to make it in this world.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to put some work to that shit.
That's it.
But hey, man, look here. I got you.
it.
I understand. Yeah.
Man, I already know you do. Everything's a work in process. Son, what you eating over there?
Pizza.
We about to sign off on y'all because I'm about to go home and lay up with my wife. We finally got the internet working.
Yeah.
And we got some Grunt Speak in, and we got a fourth and final. Well, maybe we need one more. I think 5, because when you do a vote, I don't want nobody that had no tie. You got to keep.
How many we got in right now?
4.
4.
Me, you, Z, and Sutton.
He
The
always
four horsemen.
does, man. I put him in office.
Yeah, absolutely.
So whatever he do is gonna reflect on me too, cause I vouch for this nigga.
Hey, there you go, man.
Hey, I'm calling him nigga shit,
Hey,
but
man,
he
because
recognized
I know what you mean it as a term of endearment. So I don't get wrapped up on that. Anybody that get wrapped up on that, this ain't the page for you. You want to see
that shit.
the super positive page? Go to the Mr. Peen page. It's not that page right now.
I want the non-positive motherfuckers to get on here too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Me
want
too.
to post. I just want to talk to.
I said if the people that want the super positive and not you hear you dropping the nigga bombs or whatever, they might want to get off of this page. I ain't saying we gotta change. I'm saying they might want to check out and go to the Mr. Peen page, where I might not be talking that crazy.
That's Mr. Peen. I'm full of that shit, man. Happy Father's Day to y'all, man.
Happy Father's Day,
Happy
son.
Father's Day, brother.
Y'all got about, hey, listen, fathers, we got about an hour and 14 more minutes when we get our celebration on. So enjoy your hour and 14 minutes.
That's it.
Because tomorrow is back to work.
Back
and
to
you
work.
just, that dude in the kitchen or in the other room.
Man.
You know you know us fathers, we are loved. We don't need a lot of recognition. We just do what we do and make it happen. But I want y'all to understand, keep enjoying the rest of your hour and 14 minutes. I'm saying that right. My math is right today. Because tomorrow is back to being a father and being a dad. So enjoy it. Get you drunk tonight. Get your smoke on.
I'm about to pour me up some Hennessy.
Get your extra loving on, your extra sex on. Put the kids out. Be a father all night. At least till the night is over.
That shit already over.
No, it's not. You get to the house, your wife sleep, the kids is up.
They us no respect all day, and no motherfucking respect, man.
Hey, man, I love it. It's like being infantry, man. It's one of those it's one of those things that a lot of people don't really do all the way, and you don't get a whole bunch of praise for it. But you know it's a job that's necessarily needed. A lot of guys don't be fathers all the way. What I mean by fathers all the way, I mean fully engaged in school and their extracurriculum activities. Every day showing love, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's that same thing, you know? Yeah. So it's a practice. And for the ones that's slacking, because I was once that slack, I slacked before. Trust me, man, you can get it right, you can get it better. But you got to get you right, you know? You got to get you right. Hey, man, y'all have a good night. Thank you for Sutton tuning in, the fourth horseman of the Grunt Speak. And we definitely will get together, Sutton, because I actually have a plan and a layout for this where I'm looking to go. And I know we just been talking and building a platform, and that's what you have to do. But behind the scenes is some stuff I want to holler at y'all about to make happen, to really make this thing become a reality. And see it happen. The way my vision go is like our full-time gig, if that's what you want, is Grunt Speak. I don't have a job I have to go to. I don't have government that I'm depending on to pay me. Like I've built something that's sustainable, that's going to be a legacy for my family, that's going to be good. So that's what I see with this, because people doing wounded warriors and doing other things that help veterans, we veterans, that can help veterans and help people put in the next plateau of their life. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about. I know we having fun and we talking and we building, but it's a plan and it's a vision for this thing.
Yeah. We out here right now, man. We being
grunts.
We just going off topics that's happening in the world right now, but We actually trying to build a bigger platform, man.
Man, you know what you said.
I'm trying to build a brotherhood. I hold this nigga. I hold him about how many push-ups. My bad. I see what I got going on. I'm trying to talk.
Hey, look.
Man, I think I owe you about 60 push-ups, Mike. But yeah, we gonna build this. We building this brotherhood, man. Like,
Oh man, I love
Hey, man,
it.
I got 10 for you.
for real.
I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, we definitely
we
building
gonna get it.
brotherhood. Sutton. I think I've said this before, and if I haven't, and if I have, I'm gonna say it again. Thank you, brother, for your support on every page that I'm on. Thank you for supporting my wife. Thank you for supporting Grunt Speak, sharing our videos, tagging the videos, calling me or messaging me, talking shit, holding me to it, making sure we continue to do it. Thank you for being crazy enough with us to join on and jump on
Hey,
this thing that we
we gotta
building.
be here every Sunday. Not just with the phone. We might have to.
We gonna have to do a road trip.
Or like actually
We
all
gonna
us
have to
together.
do a road trip.
Hey, as long as you got the beer,
We gonna have to do a road
hold on, what
trip.
you drink?
I don't really drink like
Well,
that, so
I
I
drink
bring what I
Hennessy,
need.
son. So I need some Hennessy in your house when I come, and we need to do the motherfucking Grunt Speak, man, on Sundays,
Hey,
all
I
together.
drink anything with alcohol.
Already.
So man, thank you, son. I appreciate it. Tell your wife thank you. Tell Miss Tasha, right? Tasha?
Tasha.
Yep. Tell Miss Tasha thank you for allowing. You can talk all the crap you want to. I do what I want to do. I get my own time. We all gonna go home and make sure we good, because we need to make sure we keep getting that loving to keep Grunt strong.
And take and all them little boys that come up on your daughter, man, burn their feet. Burn them motherfucking feet, man. Put a light on their feet, man.
What type of?
Man,
Hey, look,
man, burn
we're
them
from
feet.
Louisiana. He might be hitting you up with some type
Man.
of Creole.
Hey.
What they call that? Some
Burn-
witchcraft, some
Ain't no-
voodoo.
it ain't no
Say
witchcraft.
burn their feet.
It ain't no witchcraft.
Waterboarding them motherfuckers.
Burn their feet.
I can understand waterboard, but I ain't never heard nobody say burn their feet,
Burn,
dog.
burn the soles of their feet, man. You ain't gotta worry about the motherfucker no more, man. Ain't no witchcraft.
Damn.
That shit just hurt. They ain't gonna be coming back.
Absolutely, you burn my feet. I ain't able to walk over there to see her anyhow.
Let's take that lighter like this.
Man, Grunt.
Man, you think he think I'm playing? I'm
No,
not.
I don't think
Hey,
you playing.
I am not playing behind my daughter, man. I'm about to be on these little boy, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm about to burn their feet. Straight up. Get me on camera, man. Fuck with it. Let me get up off this bitch, man. Everybody's trying to prosecute me
He
or
ain't
some
gonna
shit.
burn their feet.
I'm
Don't
burn-
take him, America. He ain't gonna burn their feet. We might do something different, but he ain't gonna burn their feet on camera.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Give
videotape
away your
this.
secrets, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
my bad.
See?
My bad. I'm already on camera. I gotta come up with a new technique. My bad.
Oh my God, man. Hey man, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening, man. We'll be back next Sunday with Sutton,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Wolf,
You know it, bro.
Killer.
with me, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. Peen. Grunt Speak by Grunts for Grunts. Everybody welcome. Everybody can't be a member though. You gotta hold a certain identifier. You gotta be a little bit off in the top. You know what I'm saying? You have to been through something. You gotta process differently.
I was talking about burning feet.
Yeah.
You know what you gotta be on. You know what you gotta be on, man.
You gotta be on something totally different. You all welcome though, because the infantry, we love you, we'll protect you. But if you wrong us, it's gonna be a wrong, it's gonna be a bad day, it's gonna be a long day. By Grunts for Grunts. For everybody. Everybody welcome.
That's some cross rifles on that bit. They
But
can't see
everybody
that bit.
can't be a member.
Well, yeah.
11B, 12B, 0311. You good with us, rock with us. Thank you for sharing this video. We like to welcome Sutton onto the official board of Grunt Speak.
I got it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Big Wolf approved,
Appreciate you.
man.
We'll keep on talking. And
Appreciate
y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. We'll get with y'all next week. We out. Take it easy, Sutton. Love you, brother.
All right, love to you guys.
All right, man. Peace.
Salute.
All right.